Steph Curry talks Warriors' short-term future. We've always had an expectation. Salt Lake City, as the NBA world waits to see what the Golden State Warriors will do heading into the February 5 trade deadline. Star guard Stephen Curry offered a glimpse of what he is hoping to see as the team looks to shore up its roster. While Curry didn't offer specifics, he did shed more light on his thought process than last week in the immediate aftermath of Jimmy Butler's season-ending ACL injury that altered the short-term course of the franchise. We've always had an expectation, Curry said after scoring 27 points in Wednesday's 140-124 win over the Utah Jazz. Myself, Draymond, just knowing the conversations are happening all the time. I don't ever get into hypotheticals. It's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy. It's not my job to do that. GM, Mike Dunleavy, and the entire front office, I'm sure are making calls and I'm sure are taking looks, seeing what's going on, and then if there's something material, something real, we have conversations about it, and decisions are made. So that's our process, it's always been that way. I'm assuming it's gonna be that same way over the next week and a half, but when stuff happens you'll know. After a loss last week to the Dallas Mavericks, Curry deflected a question about the team's future and what moves he might like to see in the wake of Butler's injury, saying he didn't want to think about existential questions. A few days later, he still wasn't ready to show his hand. But the polished 37-year-old star is well aware of the speculation across the league. Longtime Warriors target Giannis Antetokounmpo was back in the news Tuesday as speculation about his future with the Milwaukee Bucks continued. Curry didn't name any names, preferring to focus on keeping his public focus on what he can control. Our job is to keep winning games, Curry said, keeping our energy as high as we can around here. We're not ignorant to what's going on around the league. Rumors and trade talks, and who's on the block, and all that type of stuff. I know what's going on, but right now it's just about trying to continue to win. Because if we lose sight of that on the court, all that other stuff doesn't really matter. Curry was asked how often he has those conversations with the front office about potential moves. He reiterated that the Warriors have always taken a collaborative approach, one that started with former GM Bob Myers. Every offseason, Curry said. Every lead up to the trade deadline, whether something happens or not. Again, there's a trust that exists in the communication. It started with Bob, it's transitioned to Mike. It doesn't mean every conversation goes the way I want it to. It doesn't mean they get the feedback that they want, but it's collaborative. Again, it's not my job to make those decisions, but you want to be in a team and a culture that, again, I know if there's something material they're gonna run it by me. And if it's not, I don't necessarily need to know what's going on.